Very good morning, dear students. So, as you know, our lesson number 6 is going on health and diseases. And in the previous class, we have talked about the good health and about the diseases and the cause of diseases. So, today we are going to talk about the type of diseases. So, beta, there are two type of diseases, communicable and non-communicable diseases. So, first we will talk about the communicable disease. So, कम्युनिकेबल का मतलब क्या होता है बेटा कि वो डिजीज जो स्प्रेड हो सकती है फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू अनदर पर्सन। कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज को इन्फेक्शियस डिजीज भी कहा जाता है और ये डिजीज बेटा इट कैन स्प्रेड फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू अनदर पर्सन। स्प्रेड ऑफ कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज मतलब कैसे कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज स्प्रेड होती है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट कैन स्प्रेड थ्रू द डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट। So when anyone is ill and you know that it is the disease that can spread from one person to another, for example the corona, right, covid. So it spread from one person to another person. So when we know that this person is suffering from covid, we should stay away from him or her. मतलब जब हमें पता है कि उसको कोरोना है तो we should isolate him and stay away from him. So like corona, many other diseases are also there that can spread from one person to another person, from the sick person to the healthy person. Like the common things, you can if you use the clothes, the towel or the handkerchief that is used by the sick person, you can get the disease like chicken pox, measles, mumps, ringworms. These disease spread through the direct contact. Next is through the air. We know when the person is suffering from the disease like cough, sneeze, or we can say cold, the disease causing germs come out in the air. मतलब जैसे ही वो खांसते हैं और छींकते हैं वो सारे जर्म्स हमारे एयर के सराउंडिंग में फैल जाते हैं और जब कोई हेल्दी पर्सन उस एयर को ब्रीद करता है तो वो जर्म्स उसकी बॉडी के अंदर एंटर कर जाते हैं और जिसकी वजह से द हेल्दी पर्सन गेट्स सिक. Common cold, flu, tuberculosis, and even the COVID can spread through air. Next, through contaminated food and water. Food can also be a source of germ beta. If you do not wash your food before cooking or you eat the fruits without washing them, or if you eat the food without washing your own hands, so you can get the disease because the germs will enter in your body and these kind of germs can cause you typhoid, food poisoning, diarrhea, jaundice. You know that the first communicable disease that has been identified was the chicken pox, and this disease was observed by Edward Jenner. Next, we will talk about the animal bite. So, some animals also beta carry the germs of different disease in their body. If they bite you, the germs enter in the body and they can spread disease like rabies. Next, through the insects. Insects also carry the germs from the लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म विच कैरी डिजीज कॉजिंग जर्म्स, दे आर कॉल्ड वेक्टर्स. मतलब वो लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म जो ऐसी डिजीज को कैरी करते हैं, डिजीज कॉजिंग जर्म्स को कैरी करते हैं, उनको हम वेक्टर्स बोलते हैं. और जब ये वेक्टर्स बाइट करते हैं किसी सिक पर्सन को और उस ब्लड को सक कर लेते हैं जिसके अंदर जर्म्स होते हैं, एंड व्हेन दे बाइट द हेल्दी पर्सन दे ट्रांसफर द जर्म्स टू द हेल्दी पर्सन, एंड लाइक दिस डिजीज मलेरिया एंड डेंगू इज caused. So some insects, even the house flies, are also a very big source of disease causing germs because they have very much germs on their feet, because they sit on the filthy garbage in order to get the food, and some germs stick on their feet from the garbage, and when they come into your house and sit on the food or the clothing, the germs directly get inside the food, and like this they can spread diseases. So how we can prevent the communicable disease? First of all, the communicable disease like cholera, it spread from food and water, typhoid also from food and water, hepatitis means jaundice also from food and water, influenza from air, tuberculosis from air, malaria, mosquito, tetanus, bite wound exposed to dust or rusted items. So how we can prevent? So it is very important to prevent the communicable disease. So we should follow some simple safety measures in our regular habits. if we fall sick, we should take proper medication, adequate rest and eat a suitable diet. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें अपनी सराउंडिंग को हमेशा क्लीन रखना चाहिए. हाउस वेस्ट हमेशा थ्रो करना चाहिए इन अ कवर्ड डस्टबिन. वी शुड टेक बाथ रेगुलरली एंड वियर क्लीन क्लोथ्स एंड वॉश हैंड्स before and after the meal. We should eat the fresh fruit and drink clean water, and we should not eat the roadside stall food because it can contain many germs in them because it is not covered properly and many flies, house flies, sit on them. Water should not be allowed to collect in your surrounding or around your house, especially right now in the few days the रोज बारिश हो रही है, एक दो दिन छोड़कर, तो आपके आसपास बहुत सारा पानी इकट्ठा हो जाता है. वो एक ब्रीडिंग स्पॉट बन जाता है मॉस्किटोज के लिए. सो आपको कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि आपके घर के आसपास कहीं पानी इकट्ठा ना हो. Disinfectant and antiseptic should be used to destroy the germs. Sunlight is the natural disinfectant. Allow a plenty of sunlight to enter in your house. Keep the house well ventilated. A doctor should be consulted immediately in case of the animal bite or a disease. Next is the vaccination and the immunity. Vaccination is also a very best method to keep ourselves safe from the communicable diseases. Vaccine contain dead or inactive germs kept in a liquid form, and this process of injecting vaccine into the body of a person is called vaccination. This helps the body develop immunity against a disease. And what is immunity? Immunity is the ability of the body to recognize and destroy the germs. Vaccination is given between the age of 0 to 10 years. However, for disease like hepatitis A, chickenpox, vaccine can be given at any age. Okay, so like this we can prevent ourselves from the many kind of diseases. So today we will talk only about this. Tomorrow we will talk about the non-communicable diseases. Till then, bye bye. Take care.